We say goodbye to Fremont Street as I start the long walk. I think it's about 40 minutes down here to the Strat. Check this place out. It's like an abandoned motel. And the daft thing is, I'd still probably stay there ahead of Circus. Right, so Curtis has got a joke for me here. So,
what did the prostitute say when she walked into the sperm bank?
I don't know. What did the prostitute say when she walked into the sperm bank?
I like a regular fire.
Yeah, I've just arrived at the Strat, and to be honest, that was okay. At no point did I feel unsafe. It was quite an interesting walk, to be honest. Yeah, it was fine. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of people around. Definitely some interesting businesses to see, lots to see. I'm not going to say do it, in case someone jumps out and stabs you in the face. But from my experience there, it was fine, it was okay. Yeah, check that out. So let's, as we enter the Strat here, back on the strip now, I guess, if you think this is part of the strip. I do, I think this is where it starts. But I want to talk about, I'm a history buff, especially when it comes to Las Vegas. On the, bloody hell, let me in. Fucking hell. I want to talk about a guy called Bob Stupak. So Bob Stupak, on this site, the site of the Strat, or the Stratosphere as it was, he made a casino called Vegas World. Now, Bob Stupak, and he's passed away now, but he was a real Vegas legend, proper character. You might say he invented like free play and resort credit and that kind of stuff. So to get people to stay at his casino, he had these elaborate, somewhat dodgy magazine ads. It says, yeah, send us $300 and you get a stay at my hotel, you get like $1,000 worth of free play and casino chips. It was all crooked as fuck. But it worked, and he was turning over millions upon millions of dollars for Vegas World. He also was innovative in a lot of ways that are still used to this day, such as, well, you don't really see it anymore, but 10 years ago, you'd see it. He was like the first to have like Mustangs as slot machine jackpots, and I think he had the first $1 million jackpot slot machine, like stuff like that. And the bigger properties and the more expensive properties, they copied a lot of his stuff. My favourite little story about Vegas World, and this is true, you can Google it. He had a rooster that played noughts and crosses or tic-tac-toe, depending where in the world you're from. And you could pay to try and play the rooster at noughts and crosses, and he'd always win. I find that absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. Anyway, Bob Stupak, the Strat. So it was his idea. He wanted to build the tower. He built the tower. He wanted it bigger than it is. He did it, but unfortunately he ran into funding issues. He had to sell part of his company, and then ultimately he sold all of it. He lost control and blah blah blah. That's maybe accurate, I can't remember. But yeah, Bob Stupak, I love reading about him. He's got a book out as well, which I mean to buy. I just find it really cool. Anyway, I'm back on the strip for now, and I'm in the Stratosphere. Bow Selector. Okay, here we go now. This is definitely one that I wanted to do during the day. I think we're okay at this point. This is the notorious Aztec Inn. It's pretty much known as the worst casino on the strip.
There lies a place upon the strip you won't find in your guide, and woe betide your wretched soul if you ever go inside. The carpets bear no hope, despair, a smoky den of sin. The clientele are straight from hell, the notorious Aztec Inn. The air is thick with sorrow and reeks of stale old gin, a haven for the hopeless. Beware the Aztec Inn. Yet another Brit in Vegas sings the ballad of the Aztec Inn, where dreams are lost and hope is thin, but at least the drinks are cheap within the notorious Aztec Inn.
If I'd have won, I probably would have just left it. I still got a full bay. They didn't even give me a full bay. That was brutal. Yeah, never ever go to the Aztec Inn. That was, yeah, rough was not the word. I'm glad I did it though. But Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm talking too much. Well, there's the world's largest gift shop. So here, on this corner here, that is the former site of the El Rancho. And that was the first ever casino that was built on the Las Vegas Strip, which I find very cool. I'm sure you don't, but I do. So I'm going to head into the Sahara if I can find a way in and lose some more money. Okay, the walk to this one, that was the most unsafe I've felt apart from the Aztec Inn. That was not a pleasant walk at all. So I must be mad, me. Again, I was meant to do this during the day, but here we go. Eureka Casino. You definitely don't see this on very many vlogs. It's a first for me as well, so see how it is. So you can just see the Westgate sign there. That's where I'm heading next. I can't wait to get back on the strip, to be honest. I didn't want to walk through that estate there. I nearly did, and it didn't look very good, so I'm going this way, which is a lot quieter. The strip's there, and it's like $1 billion, and then you got shitholes. Apologies if you live there. So as I go to the Westgate, there's something interesting that I want to share. So part of the Westgate property, the back end, and then immediately behind the Westgate is the Las Vegas Country Club, which are like multi-million dollar houses. It's a gated community with a golf course. But if you want to go back 70 odd years, there was actually a horse racing track. There was a huge horse racing track that was opened. And believe it or not, it lasted 2 weeks. It shut down after 2 weeks. Apparently the logistics were all wrong. They only had one entrance. There was like 10,000 people turned up for the opening night and no one could get in. So it closed down after only 2 weeks. It reopened as a car racing track. I'm not as versed on the history of the car racing track, but it lasted a few more years, I think, before it closed down forever. But again, I know I'm a geek. I love that type of thing. There was literally a horse race track. Imagine horses running and it's 40 degrees. That can't be good for the horses. There is, of course, still a speedway in Vegas now. I don't know where it is. It's not there. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So just over that way was the horse racing track. Okay, so I'm at the Westgate. I always love this because back in the day they had the Star Trek experience, whatever it was called. They had a really cool like Star Trek ride, or I don't know what you want to call it, but you can still see like the Star Trek influence on that entrance there. Everything else is all gone, but they still have that. I actually quite like the Westgate. It's not the most popular place. The sports book is amazing, it's huge. But we did an event here pre-COVID. We did quite a big event here. And they gave me the best room I've ever stayed in my entire life. Just me on my own. And they gave me a room. It was like the one out of The Hangover. It was huge. And it's bonus time. Ultimate Fire Link. $2 a spin, so we got a 30 there already. So we are going to make a profit, which is much needed because since Fremont it's been a bit shit. So let's see what we can get. You know how it works. Oh yes, go on. Oh, there's nothing there though. So we just need to hit the fireballs. Oh, what's up there now? Oh, it's a major. What's major? $1,000. So we're not getting that. For now, give me a fireball. Mini. 32. All right. Profit time. So 3 more needed. Not looking good. If I don't get one now, it's game over. I got one. Alright, 2 more please. Fireball, there's one. One more for the next level, which is another $10. There it is. Get in. Right, 2 more for, what's that there? Another 30 if I can get 2 more. Nope. Go on. Right, I think it's game over. Do it. Nope, but I'm happy with that. Let's see what we got. Needed that. Go on, lad. Can we get $100? We can. We can. Get in. All right. Big win. Cheers. Drink number 5, I think. I've really behaved myself today so far. My wife will be very proud. She's having a bit of a nightmare at home today. We have a new puppy, and the puppy's pissing and shitting everywhere, and then the milk leaked in the fridge. So she's regretting her decision to send me to Vegas. I feel bad for you, Mags, I'm sorry, but I'll try and win you some money. Right, so $172, so that's a profit of over 130. We're back on track. I can't remember where I'm going next. Maybe it's Fontainebleau. I'll have a look at my list. See you there. Yeah, I went the wrong way. So if I fail this challenge by 20 minutes, I've only got myself to blame. Because I went the wrong way. How do you go the wrong way? It's a great big blue building, but apparently I walked in the wrong direction from it. Do you want to know what pisses me off? This pisses me off. Because behind this, it's just nothing. And if you go back 20 years or so, it was actually a really awesome water park called Wet and Wild. Really popular. And they closed it. And they relocated it. And it's sat vacant ever since. Nothing. Well, Fontainebleau, my first bet, I bet too much, and then my second bet, I bet too little, and guess what? Guess which one got the bonus? Yes, that's right, 88 cents.
Cars, only one.
So, bloody hell. Anyway, 2 pots went, so we have a bonus, so I'll tell you what, I have just spent far too long exploring Fontainebleau, which I should not have done. What the hell is that all about? Oh, God won the grand then. I've never been here before, as I mentioned, so I decided to have a look around, and yeah, I spent probably about 40 minutes. It's a beautiful hotel. Probably won't stay here, but it's just too far off the main strip for me. Anyway, we're not winning very much. Not sure what I'm looking for. I think we can win one of the progressives. Probably the Mini. There we go. As I said it, we won the mini. Better than nothing, and it gives us a profit, so we'll take that. But I'm not sure what the nudging thing is that I got as well. But we're up to $12. Try and move back a bit. Free spin. My feet are hurting. I'm not even halfway through yet, and my feet are giving me grief here. But we press on. I did get drink number 6. Right, one more for the mini again. So give me the mini now, please. Thanks for nothing. Well, this ended up being not a very good bonus. But it is another profit. Oh, and the mini. Okay, there you go. So $26. Alright, there you go. $27. So oh, come on, don't give me the whistles for that. We made a profit of $21.64 and we move on. The best bit now is I've got 17 casinos in a row that don't require a lot of walking, so let's start ploughing through these and getting these numbers down. See you there. Hey Mags, remember where we parked the car, okay? Let's go to Circus. Cracking game this, by the way. If you come across it, give it a chance. It's a bit like Moolah, where if you get wins in a row, so it has like cascading reels, and if you get wins in a row, then it kind of adds up, and then it unlocks these chickens that have these things, and then I got a ×2. So that is a $25 win, which means I can cash out and move on. Just going next door to Slots of Fun. See you there. Well, when my drink comes, I've just ordered a Heineken.
Yet another Brit in Vegas sings the ballad of the Aztec Inn, where dreams are lost and hope is thin, but at least the drinks are cheap within the notorious Aztec Inn.